So in this video, we'll create a Google ADK agent. So this is going to be very simple, but what I've done is I'm creating a personal loan application. So this is just hooked on to one of the models, the Gemini 2.4 Flash. It has all the system of instructions which has to go through with the customer, and it will ask each and every question to the customer so that it can get each and every details and then process accordingly. And if the customer is asking different things or he's providing a different details, the model will prompt him to provide the right details so that he can go ahead with the line application. So for now, and there are only a couple of things which you want to do with the Google agent or ADK agent, right? One, you have to define this in the Python file, and then you have to have an environment variable which will kind of the Google API keys, and then the .init file which will actually call a particular agent itself, right? So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so let's go to the console. So we are in the main folder. So I think for every project we need to create a virtual environment. So as you know, right, virtual environment will have all the dependencies regarding the particular project. So it will install each and everything for the particular project right for now. So what we'll do is we'll create it. So I'm on a Windows. So what I will do is I'm on a Linux. So what I can do is I can just copy this, paste it here. So we'll activate the virtual environment for now, and then you install all the dependencies for this particular project. So this will require certain things on Google ADK, finance, utilities, and light element as well. So for now, we'll just install this. It says okay, it could not open. Oh yeah, because this is not in the particular agent. So you go back to one folder, and then install this. And there it goes. So I have everything here. So then you can run. I think once you have the API keys are already there in the Gemini for now. So hopefully this will run. So let's see. So ADK web. So this should start up the server. The application startup complete. It opens up a server. You can go back to the browser right now. This is where it is. So here it opens up a web server where you can actually do this. And this is not the way to do it now. Okay, so we are right now in the agent. So we have selected the agent. So we have seen the session. So we can see there are no events for now. There is no states because it doesn't have any memory for as of now. We're not done anything. There is a session ID. This is very critical because if you're doing a multi-agent architecture, so you need to know what is there in each and every session. So this is very critical to understand. And you also have a new evaluation set which you're not doing right now. It is kind of evaluation cases like what you want to do as an input-output example for each and every agent, right? So let's start with the agent now. Let's say hi. Yeah, and the Google Gemini model responds back saying like, okay, hello, welcome to UK Bank. My name is Archibald and we're happy to assist you today. I understand you're interested in a personal loan. I'll guide you through the process and gather details we need to get started. Please feel free to ask any questions. Yes, please. Okay, great. Help you with the personal loan. I'll need to ask you a few questions about your situation, employment, and the loan amount you're looking for. This will help us determine the best options. Are you ready to begin? Yes, of course. Okay, let's start with your first name. I'll just type random first name. Yeah. Okay, and what's your postcode, please? And what's your current residential address, please, including the postcode or zip code. Okay, here is what I'm going to try some validation, right? I'm just going to put in a number and let's see if it just accepts that. Just say 4. No, it doesn't. So it says I need a little more information to confirm your address. Could you please provide the full address? Okay, let's say like I just give another partial address for now. I say Washington Street, and I just leave it without giving the postcode. Again, say it again prompts me. The model kind of understands that the city and the postcode are still missing, so it is kind of saying, okay, you need to give me the postcode. I say London, and the postcode it still asks for what is the postcode again. So let's be EC33 and it understands that. Okay, give some random number and an email address. And you can provide anything you say. Define goes on, and if I say no, so No. Says okay, that's no problem. So it doesn't ask for any further details on the driver license or passport number, but it still moves on to the next question, right? It's about the employment. So if I say I don't know or I'm unemployed, or I'll say I'm a full-time employee. Okay. Google. So Google. How long have you been employed? 3 years. Let's see. What's your job? It's more different. I'll just put a random amount, £50,000. Nope. You can express me the estimate of and amounts. I'll say another family credit card balance is £8,000, or I'll say maybe I'll put a high number over here, £7,000. Okay, and let's talk about the specific you're looking for. What is the amount you want to buy? So it says let's say £16,000 is what I want to check, and it's asking for the purpose of the loan as well, which is really good. So car purchase. Do you have any preferred repayment in mind? So this is where I think you can set the guardrails. It's asking for 1, 3 or 5 years. Because some of the banks don't allow you more than 5 years. We can still go ahead and say 3, but it'll keep on asking like, okay, great, just to confirm, you're looking for a brand. Yes. And yes, so what it does is it takes in all information, it all goes back to a file store in the database. But this is a bigger architecture. What I'm trying to do is that there will be a multi-agent application. So each and every agent will behave autonomously, and each and every agent will try to get information from the file store and kind of process the data against certain experience score or with the current data available with the bank, and then give out the details of what kind of loan can process immediately for the customer. Okay, that's end of the demo for an agent for now, but what I will do is I'll keep updating this, and I'll update the architecture and as well as the application to include more and more concepts of agents, which will include callbacks, which will include multi-agent architecture, and as well as stateful sessions for all of this. Thank you.